enemies would be approaching them. They were fine with it.
Yeah, it can be good if you have a great setup, and they've got great heroes to do that with Oracle sitting behind. We'll see if Snake King ends up paying for this one here.
It's not looking too great for him right now. I don't know if they're going to dive underneath this tower, though. Dagger comes in, and Matu gets the first blood.
Nicely done.
Here, Fata trying to put a little bit of pressure here over onto Zaya's. Just trying to go and mess with this creep wave. Is going to be able to teleport out, though. But again, TP is a lot more expensive than they used to be. Snake King?
To follow. Okay.
All right.
He ends up dying.
That's a second kill now for Matu, too.
Yeah. I don't think it's terrible. He kind of has to do something, and he wasn't going to do much in that off lane there.
Okay, well, some play here going up here on the top lane as they're going to try to get the kill on Zai. It's looking pretty good. Just need a couple more hits, and down goes Zai.
Okay, not bad. I mean, Cogs is still okay damage. It's 50. It's not amazing, but you know, an extra right click and showing up at the right time like that is great. Changes.
Yeah, I mean, name of the game is just pay attention to what's being stacked here as Yapster makes his way over. They do have a ward over there on the side, so I'm a little surprised about this. Vortex right back underneath the tower. It's a good pull in here from Snake King, just holding them in place, and those axes are nice, but not quite nice enough, as 9 now sitting a little bit low, but should be able to heal back up again. It was a great play from Snake King, that timing.
So cool. It just, and most importantly, the perfect value of showing how cool it is to be able to TP 900 range now. He TP'd, and as soon as his TP finished,
helps secure certain ganks and whatnot. Although Zai here, top lane, gets call off. There is 33 though, so
nicely done.
I don't think they have anything to cancel out this TP, unfortunately. So Zai will survive. Go right back over to his tower. Oh, look at the dagger coming in though.
Ooh. Already. It was just an animation.
Okay,
it
was
did
an
damage
animation
before his TP finished, but like it, I don't know, must have been a lingering animation thing.
Today I learned.
But Zai's doing a great job though. He's got somehow 26 last hits, despite starting in a 1v2 dual lane, and that pull that he did was also limited Spectre's farm a bit.
9 sitting very low here. Has to be careful, those axes coming in. We'll collect the Storm Spirit. Zai in the top lane is kind of running around here throughout the creep wave. So the two supports try to slow him down, try to make a play here.
Kind of close, but
I don't think they can catch him.
Yep.
Yeah, look at this. He just turns back around, re-aggroes the creeps, and drags them through.
Items that we see on PA. And what's cool about this is different than most people are trying to play PA right now. They're still trying to go the old build. But if he buys Deso, that's going to make him valuable at the start of the game, where instead of just being able to farm. And a lot of carries do need to get activated early on now to be effective. So he's got Deso and Yerde's over for
Ingswell connects, and that's a dead Yapster in the mid lane. And see the teleport coming out now from the Oracle. They're still hunting though, perhaps trying to force Zai back. And I guess they're trying to do a bit of scouting too, like we said. They gotta make sure that if there are stacks up there, that Nisha is not allowed to just free farm those. Teleport's coming back out. The roar, a little bit. Oh, the Phantom went onto a creep. 9 still alive though, does have the Ingswell on him. He's gonna be able to escape. Fata most likely going to be the sacrifice here if they can get their hands on him. He's trying to juke, trying to use these trees to his advantage, but he's not gonna be able to.
You get similar levels of spell amp, if not better than Bloodstone. Bloodstone's just really expensive, so you can basically get the similar item up at a faster time, and it allows you to be the initiator for the team in a lot of ways, which is part of the reason that Storm has felt a little bit more effective and less slow.
Snake King needs to be careful. I don't think he realizes that Matumba Man is here, and boy, does he do a lot of damage. So that'll be yet another kill, a third kill for Matumba Man on this PA.
Just not his boots to speed. Good for him.
I know, I was looking at his inventory. It's just been empty for so long. It felt really bad. But pressure here on the top area. Snake King hiding out the tree line. He is only, of course, level 5, and they have the Hawk. They spot out the courier here, so Zai is going to be able to pick it up. Of course, the urn was already completed. Snake King, though, is not looking like he's in a great position here. Does use that hook shot, tries to get a stun off, tries to do anything that he can to just slow them down a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's another kill from Matumba Man.
Eats the courier with the culling blade, gives him movement speed bonus to find the kill. Nicely done. Maybe gank here. No, he's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to kill 9. Just going here to defend the tower. Want to keep this up as long as possible so it allows Secret to continue to pressure the map. I see a Doom get used for a while here.
Bottom lane, Yapster keeping tabs on Skeeter here. We'll open up. Then DotA with the Impale. Oh, look at that damage though, Skeeter. Just going to walk away. Snake King coming back in, but going to really find an opening here. Does go for the hook shot. Doesn't quite connect. So we'll just act as a buffer.
Of course you're going to think I'm going to juke to the obvious place. I'm going to keep going straight like a noob and you'll miss. And that actually works against pro players. It's like, why would he not dodge this, really?
The mental warfare of a Dota 2 player, man.
They've got Haunt ready, though. They could fight here if they want to. It did force Skeeter back to heal, which isn't great for him, but and that mana burn is
yeah,
so
Nine doesn't want to fight here. Nine wants to back off for now.
Oracle, you're going to have a bad time anyways, because at least you want to jump and silence that guy before you go on the important core. Otherwise, you're just going to get saved every time. So probably a little bit necessary to go this build.
Smoke coming out now from the side of Tundra. And a big smoke here from Secret. They're actually just narrowly going to miss each other, but they've wrapped around. They have their eyes on 33. Gonna walk closer, Matu, standing back, dagger, opening up, followed with the axes. The stomp comes out against the Doom up over onto the PA, but the rest of the team, they have to get in there, and that's it. That's gonna be the haunt coming out from Skeeter. He's on the hunt, he's got the blade mail, but eventually 33 does fall snaking, trying to get the grab here, trying to draw them forward. They'll get the soul bind off. On the back line, the Zai shows up just in the right moment as he goes and gets the dunk on Skeeter. Fata will also fall, snaking, running for it. Like, look at this damage coming out from Matamba Man, though, and it's Nisha with the axes from downtown that will get the kill.
The great reaction, but the timing is just way too strong for Secret here. Having the Deso and the Orb of Corrosion, that's -9 armor at 13 minutes. Most heroes don't even have 9 armor right now. Like Doom looked like he had no armor, and he's got an abundance of armor with his skill build, with his item build, Soul Ring, Phase Boots, and Mechanism, and he still died real squishy. Most of that was Axes, but big fight there for Secret. That was Haunt, that was Doom, and now these cooldowns are gone, so Secret can just walk into Roach Pit and toss these Axes until Roach is dead.
Plus the fairy trinket over on Nisha too. He's got everything he needs in his kit. And Zai has that invisor. Oh, he spots out Skeeter. They want to make a move on this. The Aegis went thinking, trying to get the call, not going to be able to quite grab it.
It would have been hard. The chances of killing him were very, very low, so they were trying to wait for best possible scenario. But I think it's really cool what Secret's doing with this PA here. By adjusting the build and going for this Orb of Corrosion plus Deso build, they secure the lane with the fast Orb of Venom in the tri-lane. Then they get Orb of Corrosion, then they get Deso, and now they can do this fight timing. See if 9 gets pressured here. Nope, doesn't.
TPs are coming out though, Secret. Waiting patiently, it is Zai. Matu will show. And yeah, he should be able to just get out very easily here. Snaking also going to retreat, has that sentry, does see Yapser, but should be safe underneath his own tower. When it's only Yapser, I mean, if Matu shows up, things get a little hairier.
Yeah. So what's so cool about it is that it not only gives them this amazing fight timing at that early time period, but they can also destroy towers with it because it's so much minus armor, and makes Roche easy because it's effectively like you have a slaughter from your carry position. So little build adjustment and fitting a hero that they like anyways, and all of a sudden it just looks like a strong carry.
I love the way that they're playing it though. They are just being so incredibly aggressive over on the side of Secret, making sure, oh yeah, look, you can see the timings here. And the jump again though, over onto 33. Again, this is a hero that has armor, but it just doesn't look that strong in comparison to what Matu's packing here.
Yeah, he's even picked up the ice armor creep, but the issue now is that there's a lot of magic damage coming from the Beastmaster Axes. He's going to need to pivot into BKB or maybe some magic resistance shortly after this. But they take the tower and continue the map pressure here, and they're feeling great with this Aegis.
How does Tundra find breathing room here now? Because again, it just feels like this is very high octane Dota that we're seeing. They want to obviously, you know, give enough time to Skeeter so that way he can get those items. But the way that Secret is just constantly taking over this map, it's looking very difficult. And we have a blink on the axe now, so they have to be even more careful. In fact, they find two. The jump up to the high ground from Zai, follow with the impale, follow the mana burn. They even go. They have the roar. It's just a beautiful setup from Zai.
Every single hero landed their AoE abilities on 2 heroes every moment of that. It was just incredible initiation, and it's really tough. If Secret keeps playing around each other like this, it's so difficult to fight. And in the meantime, they basically just ditched Matumbo Man. He just did his own thing. He's going on Fada now solo.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
what a crit. All right, maybe they can make something happen here, though. Looks like Nine's going to try to drag back, trying to kite Matumbo Man, trying to see this opening, but he can't seem to do it.
Almost killed the courier, but luckily uphill missed. Would have been nice to burn the Aegis, but yeah, best thing Nine can do is cut the creep wave behind. He's got a regen going, so he's pretty successful doing this, but...
Look at the setup here from YapzOr. Then everybody just teleports on in, and down goes 33. These boots of travel on Nisha, man.
So while the Doom build was so great against PA, it doesn't do much of anything against the Axes. They do stacking, amplifiable magic damage. Cuts right through all this armor. Gonna abuse it well. There's that kill. He jumped 3 attacks, got a crit on the 3rd one, but yeah, there was no chance Fata lives there. Storm playing bottom a little bit.
Just have to be very careful. Okay, we do have the blink on the Doom now, so he is going to be able to be a little bit more of that initiator, but YapzOr's just done such a fantastic job this game, keeping tabs on all the big heroes. Again, look at this. Burns off the mana. Hookshot comes in from Snaking, though. They'll go and they'll use their haunt. They'll hope that they can try to burst them down over the back line to be able to take down YapzOr. They've linked them up over here on the side with the Soulbind. Can they do it? Can they do enough damage? It's got that Doom down. Oh, but the Oracle coming in with the clutch save here from Puppey as they're just chasing him down. They don't have any way to heal him, though. He might still pop if they're not careful. No, he's got just enough as you find Fata go down. Nine also. The roar comes out from Nisha somehow during all of this. He's still at the dagger coming out from Matama Man too. He wants Skeeter. He wants his blood. Can he get there in time, though? He'll focus down Snaking instead, and Nisha says, don't worry, buddy. I got Skeeter.
That fight was basically perfect for Tundra with the double Doom on those 2 heroes. Axe taking him out of the fight, and Beastmaster no axes, but they just couldn't quite kill him. Puppey was just running around that whole fight, continuing to pump magic resistance and heals onto Beastmaster, and because of the current items that Spectre has, he couldn't quite stay on top of him and continue keeping the damage in. Beastmaster was just too fast there with his boots of travel. 425 movement speed is what he's running at with the talent and this. So Spectre just couldn't stay on top of him and get the damage in.
Again, just like Puppey definitely coming in clutch there with that false promise. They're going to try to make a play, though, on top lane, see if they can get a pick off on YapzOr, which looks like they'll definitely be able to do. GG branch is dropped over on the side, but they have to be careful. Matu's here, and he doesn't have any fear. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down goes Fata. There's a lot of people here, but you know what? Zai, look at this. Waiting patiently, wants to go in. They don't have the Aegis any longer. Jumps in, manages to go grab a couple of them. Matu's sitting a little bit low here. It's got to be careful. It does eventually fall. 33, though, trying to climb his way away. It's not going to be enough, though. Zai also going down here, and now Puppey also in danger. The roar comes out, though, from Nisha. Nine trying to sidestep. Not going to be able to do it, but they'll turn back around, and the damage is there. Down goes Skeeter.
You know, that wasn't bad considering their placement in the game. They picked off PA, they got the Axe, they killed the Nyx right at the start as well. Not awful for them, but again, Beastmaster just looking like the hero.
YapzOr hunting Snaking. He's gotten so much information this game. Look at this. Trailing around, might actually find Fata over here. Nisha joining in. They'll open up with the stun. Plus a spy Carapace. Hookshot comes in, but they'll root them into place. Do they have enough damage? Do they have the nuke? He's not going to be there. Puppey now maybe just a little bit too far forward. He's taking a lot of damage. Tries to buy himself a little bit more time. The Soulbind comes out. So Puppey goes down. Snaking already falling. Matu being chased over here after Skeeter, but we get the double doom off over on the back lines. As Fata does eventually fall. Can they get there fast enough, though? Can they do anything? Matu's already just run away, and yeah, that double doom was beautiful, but it didn't do enough.
Yeah, they just weren't quite ready to re-engage, unfortunately. Snaking was probably still healing at the time. They didn't have any follow-up because Storm had already burned a lot of mana, so whatever. They protect themselves a bit, and they, get 1 kill out of it? Yeah, they killed Oracle, but
he bought his back.
Okay, they bought back on the supports.
The Oracle bought back, yeah. But look at this. Look at this. They know that the Doom is down. They know Soulbind is down. Zai getting its position, maybe a little bit off, but Natu just slices into the backline, takes out Fata. There's a and he has Inkslow's here. And yeah, Snaking, he goes, he throws him up into the cogs, but I don't think he's the one who's trapping PA. I think he's trapped with Matu here as he just keeps dodging around, throws out another dagger. It's just very scary for them to try to approach this PA at this time, especially when you consider the counter initiation that they have as well. Matu jumps in, gets an advantageous jump, or, you know, in this case, Zai goes in. You still have that roar. In fact, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try to burst down the Spectre, and by God, they can do it. And there's just axes flying left and right here. And they just can't seem to get them to leave their base.
Matoma's not even...
Look at it. Matu doesn't care.
Oh my God.
Doesn't care. Finds Snaking, happily takes that, throws out the top, does a little dance inside the base.
He's got like 30% lifesteal right now between the Possessed Mask, the Morbid Mask, and the S&Y boost. He's queuing up a Satanic. He doesn't need Disable here.
Oh! Did they almost managed to grab him there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So up tempo here with this PA build and the advantage that they got from it. 27 to 9, 9K difference. The racks.
Over here now.
I mean, this is that 0% win rate on the Phantom Assassin is about to change, I have a feeling.
Now he's going back for Ags again. He's getting close. What it does is it increases your Doom duration by 6 seconds, and it applies Break when you ulti. If he can Doom PA or Axe, it's really, really good. Ideally both, of course. Break their passive. That means PA doesn't get her ulti for, and I believe the passive of Blur will be gone. 80% evasion for like, what, 16 seconds, 22 seconds. That's gonna be reduced a lot by SNY, but it'll be a counter to the SNY effect. If you can get this, it'll give them team fight options.
All right, well, they know that the Roche is up, and they know that Secret definitely wants to play for this, but you have to keep in mind, Matumba Man has picked up a Satanic as well, so it really all depends who gets the initiation on who first, and also, you know, that Soulbind feels like it's very important for Tundra to try to get as many people as possible with that Double Doom, which they have. They've gotten the Double Doom a couple times now, but they just have been lacking the damage to follow up and actually get kills.
And
Look
for
at
now,
this.
they're just trying not to get initiated on.
Oh, yeah, that is a Spectre. They have found Monty just slicing him into ribbons. One big old crit, and down goes Skeeter. Does have buyback. Snaking needs to be careful. He's trying to draw their attention over to the side here, trying to make a little bit more space. Smatu splits him out. There's out the deck. Oh my gosh. All right, he's just absolutely obliterated. Now over on the backside, Fada says, oh god, please, no, please let me be. It's been a rough game already, but Zai, of course, coming in with the call, and it's a triple kill now for Matu.
I mean, why not just give him all the kills? It's not like it's difficult for him to pick them all up. Oh, man, he's so
But he just walks right into the base too. As Nisha follow up here though from 9 does have that Ags online. They'll turn around. He's got an Aeon disc though. Has the Doom applied. It's gonna be the jump forward again. They've got the Yules. This is not looking great now for Nisha as I was looking for the opening. Finally, they do manage to take down Nisha. Nice and Pale coming out here from Yap. So the dunk comes out from Zai. And 9 looks like he should be able to just teleport out. They've exhausted their resources. But look at this. Matu's just been hanging out in their base, hitting buildings, just having a great life. Goes back in for a kill even. Look at this. Just goes right back in again. Has to be careful because there's a lot of angry Dire folk here. But again, they silence them over here in the place, waiting patiently, trying to wait for it to go through, and it goes right back and double-sided again with that Soulbind. It's very, very nice. But look, Matu just does not care during all of this. They managed to get the false promise off. He's silenced. He's doomed to everything, but he's still alive and kicking, and he's looking for more as he jumps over. They try to finish off 9. Not going to be able to quite do it. It's nice Inkswell over here onto Skeeter, but look at Matu. He's just running around and these backlines. Yapster's absolutely fine. Snake King just sliced apart yet again.
Stop him. They got him really low, but he got one hit off with Satanic and he killed.
Matu just chasing after Skeeter, casually strolling on up. You can see Zai waiting patiently. He's silenced again. There's the Vortex coming out from 9. They'll use the whip, but again, Matu just jumps right back in. He sees Fata. He wants us. He's got the Glimmer Cape on him. There's the dagger. He is beyond godlike. Somebody kill this man.
Just got way too much lifesteal. He got the lifesteal pound of 15 as well on top of it, and they call GG. That was just, what a timing by Secret.
Although I gotta pad those stats, and I gotta get that final kill off. But yeah, beautiful game coming out from Secret, especially with the very aggressive lineup and the you know, the PA just popped off so hard, Purge.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting at the end, once he got Satanic, he was sitting at about 45% lifesteal. So out of any damage he did, without popping Satanic, he was gonna heal 45% of that back. So it's like, you basically have to chain stun on him for 10 seconds while your whole team focuses him to